We're actually lucky it's this cold. It will be all snow, we believe, because right now down in Brownsville in the valley, they're reporting car wrecks at the rate of every 2 minutes because of icing that is taking place. Not only there, but on South Padre Island and all the way up the coast of Beaumont. Now, we're not worried about that. That's all moving away. But what we are very interested in are the reports we're beginning to get along the Rio Grande from Laredo to back up here south of San Angelo to west of Del Rio. We think this is the beginning of the development of the area of precipitation that'll move through our area as snow during the overnight period tonight. We'll look at that timeline in a minute, but let's talk quickly about the other monster story here in Central Texas over the last couple of days. The temperatures, it's still 26 degrees. We've had a few flurries reported out of the clouds today, but nothing in the way of measurable snow. That will be later tonight. Temperatures around the area all in the 20s, low 20s out in parts of the hill country. Some places haven't made it out of the teens in the hill country again for the second day in a row. A little closer to 30 in our eastern counties, but the wind chills still feel like the teens, even single digits out here in parts of the hill country. So the cold remains in place. Big story number 2, the developing storm that is now located very near just west of the Big Bend area. It has been dropping to the south, but it is going to take the turn to the east tonight, then rapidly move northeast tomorrow. That puts us right on the border of where snow will be developing, but the computer models are pretty consistent in bringing us snowfall here in Central Texas. Snow and ice to the east of us, the best chance of snow actually along the coastal plains between Austin and the coast. How much are we talking about? Well, in the blue areas here, and we'll look at the specific totals in a moment, a winter weather advisory has been issued because amounts should be a little bit lighter. From the eastern hill country through all of the Austin metro area, winter weather advisory. Now, winter storm warning in all of our eastern counties is a little more serious. That means travel difficulties could be more significant toward morning to the east of Austin, but we could have some travel problems even here in the blue areas too, the winter weather advisory. All right, now totals. We're thinking less than an inch to a dusting out here in a big part of the hill country. In the eastern hill country into the Austin metro area, could see some 1 to 2 inch snowfall accumulations, believe it or not. And in our eastern counties, some 2 to 3 inch accumulations, Caldwell County, Bastrop County, over into parts of Fayette County. Our computer model takes the timeline like this. Sometime between 9 and 10 o'clock, we could see a kind of a rapid increase in snow development down to our south, from San Antonio to San Marcos, maybe up to South Austin. And then look at there, the blue areas represent a simulated radar snow here in our area, increasing by 11 o'clock tonight. Let's go into the overnight period. There's 1 a.m. We could see snow flying in a big part of Central Texas, but it should quickly end as that storm accelerates to the northeast overnight. By 6 o'clock in the morning, it may be over with other than a few morning flurries tomorrow, and then we may see decreasing clouds even tomorrow afternoon, and possibly the temperature warming above freezing for the first time in more than 72 hours. Now, our computer model is a little less optimistic that we'll see much measurable snow in most locations. These are the numbers that the machine kicks out in terms of what it thinks will be snowfall totals less than an inch. As you can see in most areas, 7/10 of an inch in Austin, maybe an inch up in the Milam County area. But that's the machine. The humans think it could be just a little bit better than that for the kids to make a snowman in the morning. 26 degrees at Mabry, 27 at ABIA. Skies are cloudy. Winds are finally relaxing a little bit, taking that wind chill out of the air. It's as cold of a day as you'll see across Texas in many, many years. Everybody below freezing except Houston and Galveston right now with even colder wind chills. Tonight we'll fall back into the teens to around 20 in most areas, maybe a little milder to the east. Tomorrow we should warm above freezing in most places for the first time since Tuesday morning. Tonight, snow increasing in many areas, we think. 20 the low. Tomorrow morning, maybe some lingering flurries, and then could even see afternoon sun. We'll go for a high of 35. About a 60% chance that you will see snow where you are tonight, enough to measure. In the morning, just a 20% chance. And then this weekend, we're back to into the 50s, and then we're expecting, believe it or not, a series of Arctic cold fronts to keep next week cold again.